fresh pair of tennis shoes. It's like a fresh pair of tennis shoes. It's like a fresh pair of tennis shoes. You know, fresh pair of tennis shoes.
My name is Dante Rowley. I'm the owner of Rosewood San Diego, a new sneaker consignment shop and art gallery in East Village, San Diego. When I wanted to create this store, I just thought there was a need for a central place where sneakerheads can come and like hang out, maybe get some culture with some art. When I would want to get some shoes, you know, there was only a couple places I can go to in the city, and if I wanted something really rare, I was gonna have to go up to LA, and that was just too much of a hassle for me all the time. Shipping and handling also, so I'd end up paying like $400, $500 for a pair of shoes I wanted, and I'd have to waste money on gas. I'd have to, you know, waste basically a whole day just to get it. So I was interning at these museums and stuff, and I was planning on opening up an art gallery, and I was talking to my brother, who's an art director at Yale, and he was like, yeah, you should do some stuff you like with it, you know, bring in other aspects. And what I knew most about was shoes and fashion. When I was 18, I had 365 pairs because I planned on wearing a different pair of shoes every day for 1 year, and then after that I just lost count because it was just too many. Like, I have hundreds of pairs at my parents' house, I got hundreds of pairs at my house, and then a bunch of these are mine too. So it was love, man. Like, some people love cars and stuff. I love shoes. The reason I brought art in is because I went to school for art, and I went to school for my master's in it, and I know a lot about it. So I knew a lot of artists that were up and coming that wanted to come and show on the West Coast. But the art galleries out here, they're kind of like the sneaker stores. They're few and they're far apart. And when I would want to go see a gallery or want to see a show, I'd have to drive, you know, like 30 minutes one way and then 40 minutes to another place, and it was taking forever. And the art I was seeing wasn't what I really wanted to see. I wanted to see that, you know, that urban art, that street art that has been blowing up all over the place, but for some reason it hasn't been blowing up here in San Diego. And I thought that I would just reach out to a bunch of artists and see what their thoughts were about it, and they were all down to show out here. So when I was putting together the shop, I was thinking I need to get a bunch of art that would go together with shoes and go together with urban fashion. And when I told them this idea, 90% of them were all for it. When I was younger, actually still now, when I go out to another city, I always go to whatever sneaker store is the best sneaker store in that area. When I go to Hawaii, I go to Kicks Hawaii and Information. When I go to Boston, I go to Bodega. When I'm in New York, I'm hitting up Flight Club. I hit up Supreme, whatever. And I hope that when people come here, they come to Rosewood, because we are the #1 tourist city, but we don't have much shopping downtown. So hopefully this will fulfill the need for all the sneakerheads that come from other cities and other states. When you come to Rosewood, you gotta expect a friendly environment. Like, we're all good people here. We want to help people find whatever shoes they want. We want to get them good prices. We're not trying to rip anyone off here. We have good customer service, and we think we have a really unique store here with the art and the shoes. When I used to tell people that when they came in here, I want them to remember it, because sometimes you go into like a shoe store in another city and they have a lot of really good shoes, but like you don't really remember it because all it is just some shoes on some racks. And usually like the people that are working there, they're just like, yeah, you know, just look around and let me know if you need anything. And like, we want to be able to like come here and like converse with the people and talk about what they want, like what their favorite shoes are or anything like that. When you come into Rosewood, we sell other people's shoes on consignment. So you can bring in shoes and we sell them for a certain percentage. We get 20%. And the thing about that is If you sell them on eBay, you're basically paying around 20% to sell your shoes anyway. And people are less likely to pay top dollar for them because there's a good chance that they're fake. I've been ripped off buying Jordans online where they show a picture of Jordan 11s and I'm just like, oh wow, those look real. And then they come in the mail and I'm like, these are completely different than what I got. The good thing about this store is like you come in and you know the shoes are real. Like we have experts looking at everything. We check all the barcodes, we check the boxes. It's pretty simple for us to figure out if something's fake or not. And if you bring in a fake pair and you let us, we'll go and throw them on a poles outside just to show that they're like the dead rabbits. You know, like no one wants to bring fake shoes in here. So the day we opened, this guy brought in these fake Jordans and was like, I got these Jordan 11s I want to unload, and I was like, man, those are fake, man. And he was like, no way, I just paid like $300 for these, and I was like, man, they're fake. So he was like, man, just keep them, and he bounced, and like, so they were sitting there all day, and then at our opening party, like, while everyone was here, I just walked out there with those, threw them up in the air, got them caught on there, and now people walk by and they know that we don't take fake stuff here. And we sell them both. We also sell the shoes online, so it makes it easier for people on the East Coast to come buy them because a lot of East Coast people they're bigger sneakerheads on the West Coast. I'm sorry, but it's true. Like they're camping out for days where we don't even like camping out when it's like 45 degrees or something like that. We think it's too cold. But yeah, if all our shoes are real, 100% guaranteed, because we don't want to bring fakeness, and we don't want people to tell their friends like, oh, don't go to Rosewood, they're selling some bootleg Jordans or some fake Nikes. We try to keep everything legit here. If you're interested in coming in here and selling your shoes or buying anything, or you want to sell some clothes, we are located at 877 Market Street in downtown San Diego in the Mark Building, right in between 8th and 9th Streets. I'm going to shout out to Justin West for coming out here and showing all his art, the whole A07 crew. Shout out to my PR director, Crystal Buff. He's handling business for us. Tyler Davis, handling creative. Our people in LA, Sammy Lolo, handling our advertising and getting us put on TV and stuff like that. And the interns, I gotta say, Donald Ross and Alexa, what's up? And just what's up, San Diego? Like, come here and show some support. Thanks.
Yeah. She was 5'5", sweet with a cool body. I wanna say